Hello everyone, my name is Murali Krishna, and today I'll be starting with my first ever YouTube video. Actually, this is not the first, I had another channel before, but yeah, this will be one of the first channels, might be my second channel. I'll be discussing about C programming. The reason being I'm studying C in my college, so I thought it'd be great if I teach C on this platform so that, I get confidence and maybe somebody gets to know about these things. And one more thing, I don't know if I'm teaching everything right or wrong. There might be some mistakes. So I suggest referring to another book if you are seeing this video. I cannot promise you that there will be no mistake. There will be a mistake, maybe, most probably. But yeah, that is about me. I have tutored on Schoolhouse about Java, like 5 sessions or something. I have like around 50 students whom I've taught. You can check my profile on Schoolhouse. It's a tutoring platform. Now, we shall start with how to use C language. Now, these videos are very much premature kind of thing because this is my first time recording after like 6 years. Uh, yeah. So the first thing is I would like anybody who's viewing this one or anybody, it's just better if you download a IDE. I would suggest Visual Studio. That is the best one there is, for me at least. And just download any of the softwares or compilers that are required for C. I would suggest C compiler being Mingw for Windows, which I'll include in the description, as well as if you're on a Mac, you cannot download Mingw and you need a specific thing. I would suggest downloading Homebrew. You can just ask ChatGPT how to download Homebrew, or you can also ask the Copilot inside Visual Studio to help you out in how to download a compiler for your laptop. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's all good. So we shall start with the first part. So let me share the screen. Let me share my screen. Just a sec. Everything is loading. Yep. So I'm just setting it up. All right. So first things first. After you download Visual Studio, you can come back. 1 second. Yep. So after downloading the Visual Studio, you can come back and I'll show you how to create a new repository. Repository is nothing, it's just a folder. So you can click on the open folder right here. And then you can check. So this is mine. You can just go to your desktop or your documents, go here, create a new folder. Let's say C_YouTube because I'm creating it for YouTube. And then inside that, you create another folder named first lesson. Now, if you click open, it basically opens up that specific folder. So this is basically that specific folder inside the Visual Studio. So you can come here, and this one is basically to create a new folder. This specific one is to create a new folder. This one is to create a new file. So basically, you can create any kind of file. It's not specifically C, but yeah. So you come here, and here, what you need to do is you need to write the name of the C program. Let's say hello world, or you can just, let's write hello.c. .c basically specifies the Visual Studio that it is a C language file. And once I am here, as you can see here, it shows C. That basically means it is in C language. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to include specific libraries. Libraries are something like, how can you yeah. So libraries are nothing but these are like specific places from which we, source specific commands. So if you want to use a command, you need to know where it is. So in order to tell the computer that you're using a command, and in order to tell that the location of that specific command, this is what we'll be doing. We'll be doing in hashtag include. So include hashtag include basically specifies the computer that you're going to include some specific library into this program. After that, in these brackets or arrows, you can just write stdio dot h. As you can see, Visual Studio automatically gives you suggestions. If you are a new guy, I would suggest don't use the suggestions because it will be much easier like to do it. So you might forget things. But yeah, it'll give you suggestions. So firstly, include studio.h, and then you can have that. After that, so basically, as you can see, it already gives you the suggestion. But yeah, you can just ignore the suggestions. So basically, the thing stdio.h, what it basically means is that yeah. So stdio, that basically means standard input output. So it is basically used for printf statements and scanf statements. That is to print something on the terminal window or scan something on the scan. That means take input of something on the terminal window. So standard input output dot h. So that is the meaning of that. The firstly, we'll create a method or a function. This will be a workspace. So in C language, the basic thing is the program starts from the main method. So whatever the function you create, the function which has the name main, that is the only method that this specific file will run. So and here, as you can see, we wrote here int. Int means an integer, and here the use of int is basically it is just there to tell to the computer that we're going to return a specific integer value at the end of the programs. In older days, when C was created, basically, yeah, they had this one that it returns a specific value. It returns 0 if the program was successful. It returns 1 if the program was unsuccessful. So, but now, if you use IDEs, it is not a compulsion to write return 0, but most of the professors will suggest you to write return 0 as it was the way it was supposed to be. Next, what we'll be using is another method. If you can, figure it out. So we write printf, open close brackets, and then a semicolon. Semicolon is basically used in um, this language as well as in Java and maybe many other languages. It is used to tell the computer that the semicolon suggests that this specific command is complete till here. The brackets here, they suggest the computer that whatever is written before the bracket, that is the int main. So whatever is inside this braces or curly braces or brackets, that will be considered into this specific method or function. So the semicolon tells that it is a end of the command, and the brackets basically tell that it stores whatever is there for this specific thing that is outside of it. You can use it for loops, you can use it for methods and many others like enum, structs, etc. Now, in printf, we'll write a specific quotes. These quotations help us to write some string values or basically any type of character. So we'll write hello world. That is basically many people they write that as the first program. So hello world. And then \n is basically used to tell to the computer that whenever you go to the next command, when you print some other command or when you take input of some other command or whatever you do from the terminal window, it suggests to the computer that you do it from the next line, not from the same line as the hello world is printed in. So that basically means \n. Now, to compile first, we have to save this by using Command C on Mac or Control C on Windows. After that, you can actually download code runner that is an extension inside the Visual Studio. It is much easier on Macs. If you're just using Windows, it is okay. You can just do run code, but run C++ or C file that will basically use MinGW or any other compiler. Run code is basically an extension inside of the basic C like Visual Studio. So once we run code, so basically this entire thing is the as you can say, the location of this specific thing. So it is loading the whole thing right now. As you can see, it printed hello world. So yeah, this is your first lesson or first program. I will put out few more videos. Thanks for watching this video and thank you. And if you find any doubts or any problems, please, or if I have made any mistake, please make sure to comment so that I learn and I rectify my mistakes and teach you well in the next class. Thank you.